Exactly 5 cards create dwarf tokens, all from Kaldheim except for one. So Dwarven Hammer has a kicker of 7, create 2 dwarf tokens. Dwarven Mine is the exception, it's from Theros Beyond Death, so it's a red converter land. Remember we used to get mono converter lands, they were good, weren't they? And if they're the right conditions are met when it's played, it creates a dwarf token. Fearless Liberator, really good card in one of the events, can't remember the name of it, creates dwarf tokens on boast, and then there's a spell that just creates dwarf tokens. And Reckless Clue, another spell that just creates dwarf tokens. So let's leap ahead into the game, and we've got some of this stuff all ready to go. We've got our Dwarven Mine ready to rock and roll. We've got one of the spells, got a couple of the spells there that will create dwarf tokens for us. So there we go. Our Dwarven Mine did it for us straight away. And we'll get round to our turn and we'll have a look at the tokens. Oh, no, we won't. You monster. Right, we need to... That happens sometimes. I mean, sometimes you don't see it, but I'm playing 2, 3, 4 games to get the right game for these videos. But I don't mind doing that because I get to mess around with some cards I don't usually play with. And that's half the fun in the game, isn't it? There we go. Let's have another go. Get rid of your creature. Get Fearless Liberator. Yes, we'll boast. There we go. What is the event? You boast, but you get your money back. You get your mana back from the boast because of the event support. Can't remember which one it is. It's a legacy event now. Right, let's have a look. There's the dwarf token. So it's rare. It's 2/1. There's a stack of them there. It's red and has the creature type Dwarf Berserker, despite the fact that it doesn't have Berserk, a Berserker, and doesn't have any way of getting it on its text. And it doesn't do anything else, but with 5 different cards that make them, you can build up a fairly healthy stack. So that's quite cool. But yeah, that's it. That's our dwarf token. Let's have a look at the artwork. This is by Scott Murphy, who did Azoria Sphinx and the Inkling, already featured in this little series I'm doing. For you paper players, this is another example of a piece of co-opted artwork. So there's actually a creature card called Breakneck Berserker in the Kaldheim set, which is a 3/2 creature. And this is the artwork from that. So it's not a token art in paper. Has the wonderful flavor text, "Go for the knees." I think we should get flavor text in Puzzle Quest, shouldn't we? But that's our dwarf token.